of peace, prosperity, and expansion, the light of the Jedi shines bright. And yet the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. Sinister forces plot in secret to plunge the galaxy into chaos. To combat these dark forces, 4 heroes must embark upon a Luminous Odyssey. Hello and welcome to the new episode of Luminous Odyssey. I'm your GM, Michael. How's everyone doing? It's been too long since we recorded this.
Oh, we're good. Pumped. We're stranded on Nal Hutta.
Yes.
Fresh out of Nar Shaddaa. 2 planets I think we'll be
Straight out of Nar
Mandalorian
Shaddaa.
and Grogu.
Straight out.
Nar Shaddaa. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Big year for Hutts in general.
It is.
And yeah, you're asking how we're doing in real life? Ha! In character? Also kind of right now. It's
I was going to say, Oz is pretty shaken after
Not
feeling
looking great.
what happened in Hetzal and Abdallas.
Yeah, this is that cliffhanger was, for those of you who read, horrifying. And for those of you who don't read,
It's about to become
Weird.
horrifying.
yeah, you're about to get some context.
Alrighty, so when last we left off, you guys were following the trail of an arms dealer named Zemir. And upon tracking down his warehouses where there is currently a gang war for his cash, it would seem, Miraja was attacked by an unknown assailant, a dark warrior wearing a mask, wielding the lightsaber of the Jedi whose murder they're trying to solve, one Aurelio Agast. So, you guys, with the exception of Oz, fought the dark warrior. Everyone was looking rough by the end of it. Before
We fought him to a stalemate.
Yeah.
Some of us fought a lot better than others.
Soren was able
I
to
looked
deduce that this assailant was apparently
You looked great.
some sort of part of some sort of holdover from the Path of the Closed Fist, a cult that once had a bit of a standoff against the Jedi some 100 years ago. You guys started making your way off-world after Oz showed off some of his combat prowess against some Hutt goons. Only to discover that hyperspace was seemingly offline. As you received a message regarding the closure of hyperspace lanes and disasters in the Hetzal and Abdallas systems. So, a few hours later, after sublight travel through the system, making it to Nal Hutta, evading the many bounty hunters and Hutt mercenaries that were searching for all of you. You guys eventually touched down in a little abandoned area of the planet, seemingly uninhabited. The swamps of Nal Hutta, all kind of grayish, yellow-green, very putrid and ugly, really, really humid out. But you guys find a nice
It's got the
little
Breaking
cave.
Bad Mexico filter.
Yes,
on it.
that's exactly
It's got-
what it is.
It's
And the sun's currently going down as you all touch down on this planet and find yourself a little cave to make shelter for the time being. Well, although you can also use the ship. But yeah, Oz, you've just felt the effects of some major event going on in Hetzal and mass casualties in the Abdallah system as well. So yeah, that's where we've left off. As you guys touch down on the planet, what are each of you doing?
I think I fall to one knee. I'm immediately searching through my pouches. I'm throwing fucking salt on the ground. I'm trying to get a read. And then I look up and I look at the youngsters and I say, I've got nothing. But I know that everything is different from this moment on, and not in a good way. People are dead. No one here, unless, no, you're all alive. Tomboy's alive. I'm alive. Okay.
We're
People
alive.
For now, yeah.
Can we contact the council from here, or is that going to cause a problem with?
Can I call them?
Are we safe here to send a transmission from this planet, or?
So, excuse me. Brief transmissions, like a few minutes, you may be able to get away with without them being intercepted. However, right now, the main issue is just the range of the communications. Even Starlight Beacon, with all the chaos going on right now,
Everybody's calling everybody.
there's a lot going on, and the ship currently does not have the range to get a transmission to either Coruscant or Starlight. However, if you were to take some time over the next few days to scavenge some parts together, maybe go exploring a little bit into Nal Hutta and finding some scrap pieces, you might be able to finagle a device together that can get a signal to the council.
How far away are we from Dashin's moon?
From Wixus?
Could we call your family? I don't know.
Yeah, does the Dutch? I would imagine the Duchess would have some sort of emergency comm link to my people, and I'm very important. People would want me home safe. Yes,
It's just that the comms channels are flooded, and like any.
That's
like,
what I'm thinking. I'm
But
like,
I'm saying,
would that be more of a
more
direct,
long range than
like,
that's what I'm
based
thinking.
one-to-one?
Like a direct emergency.
Like a walkie-talkie, basically, because like obviously I can't reach the council at this point. Like there's not like we're not going to be able to reach.
True, but even if you were to reach Dashin's
What are we
family,
gonna say? What are we gonna
hyperspace is offline. No one can get to the Nal Hutta system. So,
But
like,
we could let them. We could. But we could ask. All we could do is ask them to call the council. But that's just a.
Yeah, same. They're gonna have the same issue we have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although they would have a lot more time, we don't have to like. They don't have to go looking for anything. Like,
Can
we
do a scan of the local area from our ship, or pull up any defining features of the area?
Yeah. So right now, y'all have specifically touched down in a fairly uninhabited area. There's some like swamp creatures and little and predators all about. Nothing that would pose too significant of a threat to all of you, but it's enough to where the Hutts generally haven't really fucked with this area of the planet. There's a couple settlements, maybe like half a day's travel away, where you could probably sneak your way in if you needed to. Obviously, you guys are currently, being hunted in the system. But you might be able to sneak away with a little bit if you wanted to steal some supplies, steal some parts to get a communication beacon online.
Why are we stealing? I have so much money. Can we just?
he's actually like made of money.
I'm literally.
That is also true.
There's that. Well, that was the question I
I
had.
can sneak. I could be sneaky, but
That was the question I had. Not even necessarily in character, but it is obviously a no bueno on the Jedi. The capital J Jedi going to talk to any Hutts, right? Like that would be stupid. But is there a Nal Hutta Narvixus relationship?
He's
Dashin might be the only one that could speak to like
that.
a shopkeep or something.
Yeah, so the Narvixuses have some shady dealings. I feel like Dashin obviously isn't the most involved in all of that. He has other people to do that for him.
But he would be known.
He may not be
He's
the
a
most
prince.
known
But
if he's able to like convince people of the legitimacy of his family name. He
What if
probably
we dress you
be
three
able
up as my silly little servants? Yes, we land at a nice hotel here on the planet. we get get a little acquainted with the local authority, and we figure something out from there. Like, what if I use my influence? Like, say, hey, happen to be here. It's me, Dashin Narvixus, not a Jedi, by the way. No one knows that. So
Yeah, that's not a thing for you.
I'm just here. I'm stuck on your planet. Can I have some parts? Let me relax.
Would there
and
be a
regroup here
main like a Manhattan of this that to do something like that? Like, do they have a place where they receive ambassador? I mean, like, I don't know who
people
visits
like
here,
me.
Where's a landing pad for someone important?
Yes.
So yeah, there are a few like what count
Where is a landing pad
cities
for
in Nal
somebody of
Hutta.
worth?
The thing with Nal Hutta is it's not exactly the most popular place because of its like environment. Most like
Racism.
Most
I honestly was
deals,
just
most
thinking, like, wouldn't it be
visitors,
nice
they
to
go to
have, like, a
Nar Shaddaa.
sauna, you
Okay.
know?
However, a lot of the like big Hutt dons stay here. This is where they take up their residence, and they keep it generally that way.
They're a little
With
hut, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if we necessarily want to
I
get
don't-
cozy with the Dons.
I think taking. Listen,
There's no, like, zero
There's
the
gonna
hut.
be. There's gonna basically be an APB out for us on Nal Hutta. The less of us that are going into a densely populated area that match the description of a human, a Syrian, a Cathar, and a Iktachi, all rolling up together right after a Hutt just ended up dead on Nar Shaddaa that has been pinned on Oz. I think all of us going into town, people are going to notice this is a
Okay.
scoundrel's haven.
Okay.
A random human going in when they don't know that somebody as prominent as Dashin,
Sorry.
we could get away with him going into town on his own. If we all follow him in, we're going to run the risk of somebody getting wise to the fact that we're the people who just made haste off of Nar Shaddaa. That's assuming somebody wasn't directly in pursuit and isn't stalking us as already.
What if we shave Miraja?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
One hairless kitty.
Oh my good. That is an
not.
unsanitary suggestion. Dashin. Dashin. That is a cat.
I
Just
love
for a
it.
little long thought. I don't know. Okay, well,
I'm very polite.
How
about
dare
this.
you?
I don't hear too many other suggestions happening. That's all I'm saying.
I have a
Dashin,
question.
do you think you could
I have
handle
a
going
question,
into town on
and-
your own?
Hold
Do
on,
you-
wait. I have a question
I
about
handle
in
it.
and out of character.
Yeah.
Is everybody on Nal Hutta a hut, or are they just the predominant?
That's also what I was wondering. I was like,
They are
how
the
out of place
predominant.
Are we going to be?
But like,
Um,
if let's say we go into town, is it gonna be like the food cart and the fucking like everything's a hut, or is it? Like,
No, there-
are they
there's a
also-
few-
Yeah, okay.
it's
Okay.
maybe like 60% Huts, 40%
Sure.
anything else.
So you would
know?
see. So it's not like everybody is somehow like there are normal people. Is basically what I'm asking. Like there are people
Yeah.
that are not criminals.
Um,
You're not. You can
well,
walk around a little.
criminals, but
Everybody's
mostly
pretty much a criminal.
yeah.
They're just
criminals
all-
Not
peacefully
cartel.
coexisting. Yeah.
Maybe not.
But
necessarily
they're
cartel.
criminals who have something to gain from turning us in. We are the least conspicuous people in the fucking galaxy right now. We are on Nal Hutta. There's a dead hut.
Soren.
Like we are three
Soren.
easily identifiable species
Soren.
and a human.
Soren.
I can
Oh,
put a hat
Getting
on.
something.
Oh,
Getting something. We have the force on our side.
that's true. The force.
Trust that it's going to work out. You can't be afraid of every place you've never been.
I'm not afraid.
I've been to so many places, but I've never walked down a street in Nal Hutta before. Don't you want to say that you did? We might as well.
particularly-
Bad things are happening, and there's no way to figure out what those bad things are, but a lot of people just died. You can't walk down a street to figure out why.
Get it together.
Get it together.
You guys can
Put a little hat on you.
right now like
I'm gonna put I'm
monitor
gonna put a lid
transmissions from your ship though, and like piece together like news stories that are coming in, and you can still get updates as to what's
Okay.
happening from within.
Sure.
Why don't we?
And we can give
chill
a
for, like,
comm to Dashin's droid because
Mhm.
he'll watch the ship.
number 2.
Number
This
2 can
is
call
correct.
if anything. Call us if anything.
Call us if anything, and also maybe let's send some messages to people and try to figure out what.
Yeah, are there slower
going
codes? Like,
on?
are there slower codes that we can
Like,
send out low
If
key?
he can,
on
I don't
the-
care if he Morse codes to the family and is like, "Hey, what the actual heck is going on out there?"
I imagine
I,
the Duchess is being monitored at all times. Is this my cat ship? Wherever she's going, how she spends her weekends, I would want to be able to monitor that back at the palace, obviously. So this is
He's a prince.
that's right. I don't think we're in any danger. I think everything's fine, you guys. Really.
I have no way to deny the fact that everything is fine at this moment.
And if I'm going into town, am I going full Dashin or am I going a little incognito? Less jewels, maybe a little bit
I
more
think
gold.
I did not
I
know
feel-
incognito was an
want him to
option
go
for you.
by himself. I'm so scared for it. I don't want
I
us to
could
get
do that.
separated.
I am very.
I don't want us to
cool
be separated.
and chill and fine, but whatever the group wants, I'm willing to do. I'm not afraid of the little Saluk.
Okay. Hear me out.
Yes.
Hear me out. Dashin
Yes.
dresses as Dashin always does.
Oh,
Audacious, flashy,
perfect.
draw the attention.
Yes.
The
Always
three of
do.
us, minimalist. Anything that looks like Jedi garb, remove it. Hoods, keep the cloaks. And we will say that we are, I don't know, interstellar yogis that dash in, some new agey nonsense. Something not real, not stuff that we do. And we follow them around. Rich people love to feel like they're connecting with something when we all know they're not.
We do.
No one will even think twice about a little posse for a prince.
Yes.
Keep your head down. No one will be none the wiser. No lightsabers.
No.
Hide it somewhere.
Okay. This is exciting.
Use your crevices.
I like that.
I have a cross-guard lightsaber. I don't think I can keister that.
I bet
Man,
you could.
You better try. Better try.
Bet you could.
I
with
liked
that
hearing
attitude.
Alden wake up inside of Oz with that man.
Please.
Alrighty. But you guys are still currently like Soren and Dashin are pretty concussed. Mirage
I've been stabbed.
has been stabbed.
We should
It may
recover.
behoove you guys to at least take a day or two to
Yes. Everyone will get into back-to-back.
I'm
They
going to
are
go
heated.
do a perimeter walk just right outside and just see what's around in this little area.
The three of us are going to get in the hot tub.
I'm getting in the hot tub immediately. I'm
Back to
sorry.
hot tub. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I've had
think
a
Soren
really,
goes
really
to Oz
hard
because it's
time.
irresponsible
I've
for
had a
somebody to go
really
alone.
All right,
We've
fine.
had a
We'll get in the
really
bathtub.
Hard time. Okay.
She got stabbed. I'm
I got
concussed.
stabbed. Yeah, you got your ass beat.
I'm
It
ready.
was really hard.
I think I'm ready to chill out for a bit.
I feel like at the Baldur's like after in a battle in Baldur's Gate, whenever all the companions just start out loud complaining
yeah.
that they want to go like take a long rest.
We've done so much lately. It's been a lot.
So
I need to literally lick my wound.
Not in the
Mirage and Dashin, you guys stay in the ship.
Yes.
Get yourself a little back
Cocktails,
to back going.
back to
Yes.
back.
Cocktails. Number 2, another one.
Is there any conversations you two would like to have together during this interaction, or do you want to cut over to what Oz
I feel-
and Soren are doing?
I feel like we
What
can cut over if we, I feel like we know we are definitely we are chatty Cathys, I think,
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
I think the bond of being literally the meme of oh my god, I almost died. We lived, but we almost died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
Has
did it.
kind of
Yes.
let's just chill, man. Let's just chill a little
Hell
bit.
yeah.
We're on the same page, Kitty.
And I'm not mad that he called it kitty.
So you guys enjoy some nice little downtime together, just getting your bearings, getting healed up a little bit for the evening. Oz and Soren, you guys are making your way around the perimeter, trudging through some of the swamp water at certain points. And the floor is yours. You guys, there's like occasional little cawing of something in the air. Sometimes something moves in the water and you guys have to take a look and make sure it's not about to jump up at you. But generally seems pretty safe for you guys at the moment. But you have the floor to speak with one another about the tumultuous events of the day.
So I know we're getting like little snippets of like something Hetzal, something.
Yes.
Like what all do we know? Like what do we
People are
know
dead.
about what's going
We
on?
know for sure a bunch of people just died.
Yes, a bunch of people, specifically in Abdallas, died. There was some stuff going on in Hetzal, but it seemed like the Jedi were there intervening on whatever was happening. There is currently debris in hyperspace, which is a literal impossibility as far as everyone knew up until a few hours ago.
Right.
Oh, shit.
And that this debris, you gathered from some of the transmissions on the way there, is that this debris was traveling through hyperspace and then emerging from hyperspace.
It's Laura Dern.
Okay.
Somehow Laura Dern returned.
Honestly, if that was The Rise of Skywalker, I would have really liked that movie.
With Laura Dern.
But yeah, that's generally
Returns.
what's happened that you've gathered so far.
Okay. I think Soren is just kind of like, not like, I don't want to say like in the doldrums, like pouty, but just like, you know, we all kind of got our shit pushed in, and we all thought we'd be able to make it home, and now we're here, and now like an absolute calamity has taken place,
Yeah.
and Soren is just like, his head's spinning. Like, he feels like he just lived a year in galactic history in 24 hours and
Yeah.
isn't quite sure what to do with himself over it. And I think he's just kind of like asking Oz, like, what do they mean debris and hyperspace? How's that even possible?
Well, Soren's 8th, you will find that most things that you thought could never happen are actually in progress, and you're just early. Impossible is a confine made up by people with very limited imaginations. I have seen things that would keep you up and your head spinning for days. What you have to decide now, what you have to decide right now in this swamp, is if you're going to internalize what you just felt in a proactive way or a reductive way. You don't know what's going on, but you know something bad happened and there's nothing you can do about it. And you just lost a fight. And you probably haven't lost that many fights. And I know you think, oh, well, no, it was a stalemate. No, you lost. You lost. You're battered. You're bruised. You're internalizing it badly. You're sad. That's a loss.
Oz, I want you to go ahead and roll with Harmony for trying to guide and comfort Soren.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second here.
Might be wise if I actually had my dice handy for the tabletop show we do.
It's so weird for me as
I
the
for
GM
sure
for this
don't. I
game.
for sure don't.
I don't either.
I don't roll dice in this game system. It's so weird, and I'm not used to it.
You don't. I never. Yeah.
Yeah, the GM doesn't roll dice in Avatar Legends. It's really interesting.
That sucks actually for you.
That's,
I literally got these guys for
let's
this.
see.
They're gold.
Mm.
All right.
Love it.
Roll. So it's
They're High Republic themed.
damn,
Even though I only
got
used that one.
I got max roll here. I got 6 and then +2. So
Fuck yeah. So,
You're the most comforted you've ever been in your life.
I know we're vibing in the swamp right now.
so Soren, I'll let you kind of continue to play out the scene. But if you embrace Oz's guidance and comfort, you get to clear 2 fatigue and a condition, or a condition rather.
Sweet. I definitely will embrace it and clear 2 fatigue because I'm pretty sure I'm like fully fatigued.
Okay. And then you may also shift your balance if you so choose.
I don't think I'll shift balance quite yet.
Here, take a hit off of this. That'll shift your balance.
John Boy goes womp as he blows
Dude,
a little smoke.
I picture Chomboy like inflated, like on the swamp water in the back,
Yeah.
like
He's like
somehow always
there's, like,
safe.
There's a little like Dianoga eye that's popped out of the water,
Yeah.
but he's like bouncing on top of it in the background as this whole conversation is happening.
All Soren can think about looking at it is, God, Dashin's going to demand we wash the pig after this.
It's a white interior.
But no, so Soren takes it to heart and he goes, "You're right." And
Is
I
it at
know
least
it is
leather
not
white?
I know it is not what we're meant to do as Jedi, to be afraid in this moment, but I don't know what the galaxy looks like after this. I mean, and you're right. You have seen things that would make my head spin for days. My head is spinning because you shot green fire out of your hands, and I don't even know how we're supposed to even be able to do that.
Well,
No, what has been the last day?
look, Some of the questions that you're asking are about things that we don't have the answers to yet. Some of the questions you're asking are about the Jedi Order, and some of the questions that you are asking are about me personally. And you're going to have to choose a focus.
If we could split the difference between whatever the hell that was with you and the Jedi, I'd appreciate that.
Oh, abilities wise?
Yes, what was that?
Oh, well, how do I explain this? I love being a Jedi. I love it. And I love many of the Jedi. Me and Oberyn Sisters, I tell you, this. He's the best. Sometimes he,
Best.
never mind. I can't get into it right now. I would need his permission to tell some of these stories. But I have a complicated relationship with their belief that we are somehow in the position to make a decision for all the Force faiths when there are so many of them, and there are some that wouldn't even consider themselves to be a faith. It would just be a community system. It would just be a cultural trait. It would just be a genetic ability. It would just be... There are places in this galaxy that are closed off where the Force is just a tactical advantage. And they wouldn't know anything about your surprise at what they do or anything. It wouldn't be a thing. And I love being a master. I worked my way up, but there were things that... Well, we don't need to get into them right now. But there are things that happened that showed me that mastery shouldn't be about working all your way up to a rank and then sitting in the chamber because you earned it. Masters should be the ones going further than anyone. And so I took the Wayseeker vow and learned some things. It doesn't mean that you are going to be shooting fire out of your hands, unless, of course, you want to. And then, I know people. But it's nothing to be concerned about.
Whenever Oz says the, working your way up through the ranks to sit in the chambers, there's some, visible, clear piss and vinegar in Soren's reaction to that. And he's kind of like, sometimes I worry that in an unprecedented time for the Republic and for the Order that, I don't know. I worry that it's all pomp and circumstance and we're all just so proud of this little fiefdom we have in the galaxy that it's all it is rank. We want to pretend that we're above vanity and pride. I wish the Order had more people like you in it, Oz.
You want to know something about the Order that they won't tell you? I'm about to blow
What's
your
that?
mind. I'm about to blow your mind all the way to Naboo and back. Get ready. Everything that you are feeling has been felt by young Jedi Knights before you. And I'm about to make it worse for you, but then I'm going to come around and make it better again. It will be felt by many young Jedi Knights after you. We're going to fix it. We're going to make it better in your lifetime. And then it's going to get worse again. And then people are going to fix it, and they're going to make it better in their lifetimes. There's not going to be a cure, but there's going to be a continual dance forever. Right now, you're frustrated. You don't think that young knights during the Mandalorian Wars were frustrated? Think about them. You're burnt out. You had a bad day. You haven't been at war, but you might be. And be ready for that. But as you grow, you have a choice between learning more about the galaxy and letting that harden you so you have to then make decisions for others, which is where many Jedi go wrong, or learn more about the galaxy and let it excite you because, wow, there's still so much to find. Which is what I try to do. And, I've had mixed results. And I'm not quite sure if anybody outside of Master Yoda is actually reading my findings. But I do appreciate that he does.
I actually do bet he for sure does. And
Yeah, oh, that's canon. No, he does. His replies have gotten much shorter over the years. But he does still respond. Like, he used to respond in depth, and now he responds with, that's cool.
Very cool.
But he is still, yeah.
That is.
Cool that is. Yeah, sick you are.
Wild, bro.
Love that.
Soren, Soren
For that, I love.
Soren hears it and this is not he hears it and he takes it in. For Soren, I think right now like the galaxy is upside down and he's already kind of Oz clocked him at the very beginning that he's kind of a knight
Bless you.
on a mission, bless you, that he gave himself and is trying to prove something, and I think that like Soren is just kind of like feeling like an emotional buildup and he just kind of like comes out and he's just like, Master Oz, what was it like when you were knighted?
Well, have I got a story for you? So, you see, you're supposed to have your knighting, ideally in a chamber surrounded by knights. It's very cool. Sometimes they bring you in there, and then it's all dark, and they all have their hoods up, and then it's like, oh my god, wow, what's happening? And then all the blades come on, and it's all, yeah, that's, I'm sure what you've imagined or whatever. I'm not sure what your experience was. That's what I thought I was going to get. That's not what happened. I was knighted on Purgleback. And if that sounds confusing to you, don't overthink it. I mean, I was knighted in the air on the back of a Purgle because my master thought that we were going to die and wanted everything to be ironed out between us just in case. So then when we survived the encounter and landed
Soren
back
starts
on the
crying
ground,
a little bit. Soren starts
just-
crying a little bit.
then all of a sudden it was, well, I guess that's going to stick. And then it did. And some people were not happy about my perhaps premature ascension because I've always been a little bit of a... I spent a lot of time in the archive by myself. But it ended up working out in the end. So the knighting, the actual who should be there and what's going on and standing in a circle and all that is really great. But I'll tell you, I've had some visions of the future, and I think there's going to be a lot of unconventional paths for knights in the years to come. I also think, eventually we probably won't even, have a temple on Coruscant. Maybe we'll have 10 temples. Maybe we'll have 100 temples. Maybe no temples at all. Who knows? Not important. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it even by asking.
Soren got choked up because Soren just kind of comes out and says it. I think Soren's like taking a moment where he's like, there's somebody so wise in front of him who he feels like gets it better than anybody else. Like I think Soren's having like my dad's a fucking square, but my uncle's cool as shit moment.
Yeah.
And having like a fuck. I wish
This
my
is
uncle
your
was
Miles
my dad.
Morales to Uncle Aaron.
I wish my uncle was my dad, kind of thing. And like he's just kind of having like this like emotional kind of like just emotional diarrhea and hearing that like, oh, like my master was like, no, you will not die a Padawan kind of moment. In stark juxtaposition where Soren just kind of goes, Master Varric didn't come to mind.
Complicated, to say the very least.
He's, as I'm sure you know, he's on good terms with the council. He's basically their unofficial 13th member, and I think the Jedi should be more involved with threats like the Nile. And I always have. And I've always believed that our duty is to protect the defenseless. And the philosophical understanding that you have of the Force is profound, and we need that. But we also need to stand as a bulwark against the wicked in the galaxy. And Master Vorik was embarrassed to have what he and a couple other of the upper echelon called a warmonger Padawan. And I feel like we're on the cusp of war now. And I feel like I might be wrong for feeling vindicated. There are countless dead, and I feel vindicated. I feel right. I don't even know what I'd say to Jalen if I saw him right now. And I just thank you, Oz. I just need to think out loud. I appreciate it.
You're not asking yourself an essential question here. You're assuming that he didn't attend your knighting because of you and what he thinks of you. Did it ever occur to you that he didn't attend your knighting because of him and how he feels about him?
Oz is hitting that hurt people.
I don't know the man well. And quite frankly, it sounds like I really don't want to. But in my experience, it is hard sometimes for the masters to understand that sometimes the problems of now are their fault. And then when they see you, the youth, trying to aggressively fix them, as you should, stand with the youth. You're all going to be better than us. Some people internalize that as you versus them. And maybe this, you're the warmonger Padawan, is your master's way of saying, I feel like I didn't train you well enough, and so I'm not going to attend a thing that I feel like I didn't actually do my best to materialize. Could be reaching here. Could just be an asshole. But it's food for thought.
Thank you, Master Oz. I appreciate it very much.
You don't have to thank me. Find something useful out here. Anything. If it looks like it could be edible, grab it. We'll try it. If it looks like it could be snorted, use your better judgment.
Grab it. We'll try it.
Oz is like just picking up like random mushrooms and things that he's finding.
For real. 100%.
We're in a swamp, so there's definitely a bunch.
Alrighty. As you guys finish your perimeter and kind of make it back to the ship, you guys all take some time to rest. I'm gonna say you take like 2 or 3 days.
I was about to say, wait, hold on, because before we start to get into that, now that they've finished their such beautiful conversation,
yes, please.
I think me and Dashin can have a little little powwow, baby.
Of course, yeah.
Because I have some questions for a prince.
Please, I love talking about myself.
So when were you in the temple?
Oh, I was not in the temple.
Ever?
No, I displayed a uniquely strong connection to the Force at a very young age. But Mommy and Daddy felt rightly so that my place was on Narvixus, where I can best serve my people. So they had tutors come from the Jedi Temple because I was so special. The Jedi were very gracious and agreed to tutor me on the planet. So I had some teachers and Mommy and Daddy at the same time, and I was taught independently.
The butler droid walks in around this point, like putting some towels by Dashin, and he says,
Thank you too.
Dashin's parents bribed the Jedi by building an outpost in the Narvixus system, and in return they agreed to offer some minor training to Dashin.
You say bribe, I say paid. These things, it's a payment for a service. Go away, number 2. No one asked.
Because I, as a Cathar, my species is new to the Republic, correct?
Yeah. Y'all are relatively new to the Republic, so
how new to the Jedi is my species?
There have been a couple in the past. You're not the first.
Juhani's canon.
Juhani might be canon. Juhani might be.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this Filoni act that you're pulling right now? On a show that you control.
Juhani might be canon, but Revan may have killed her in the Grove.
Okay, cool.
But she was there.
Canon question mark, but not dead.
Canon but dead.
I look at his kind of experience in the way that, like, for my people to let me go is one of those, like, I feel pretty big moves when you don't have that many, when you're not represented, especially like a human would be. But I find it absolutely fascinating because, again, I didn't grow up with my people now because I
Hmm.
Grew up with the Jedi.
You should
The
have
temple.
built the Jedi a temple. Simply.
I guess if I see my parent, I suppose I should ask why they didn't offer.
Yeah, you should. Well, I mean, how was your experience? Did you like growing up in the temple? Did you hate it?
Oh,
What's the
I
tea?
had a wonderful time. My master was wonderful. He was a good man, and I was very lucky to have
That sounds like bullshit.
I was very lucky.
You are not. You're not fooling anyone. You do not sound very committed to that answer.
He
It's
is a
giving
good
indecisive.
man, and I was very lucky to be his Padawan.
What are you not telling me, Kitty? Tell me.
Yeah. My master, the rest of the temple doesn't view him the same way I do.
Why is that? Is he a dick?
No, no, absolutely not. He's a great guy. He's very funny, actually. One of those, everybody wants to kind of be his friend, but it's hard to actually keep friends when you're like that.
Like what?
Just very popular.
Okay.
They don't view him the same way I do. And it is, I think, my fault. But he doesn't agree.
Well, it seems to me that I'm just getting a vibe here. You seem a little insecure about this whole situation. Yes, okay. Is that fair to say? You're seeming a little timid about the whole thing, okay?
Her ears are pinned back right now, like airplane ear.
And maybe whatever is holding you back from, being your happiest, fullest self, maybe just let it go a bit. You're a little uptight. It's stressing everyone out, Tomboy especially. He does not like you, if I can be honest. So, just chill a bit.
Well, out of game, cannot confirm or deny. Did not reach to my desk.
Miraja is just like sitting there, like absolutely gobsmacked. I don't think anybody's actually like talked to her so straight up. And like,
what kind of an asshole says the puffer pig doesn't fuck with you?
The dog doesn't like me.
He's a puffer
I
pig.
give off a rancid vibe, and the puffer pig doesn't like me.
No, you're just a little uptight, and I think it's messing with everyone's vibe.
I think I understand that. I suppose I don't know why I'm here. If I can be so.
You don't know why you're here, girl. Look at me. I'm a princess.
Yeah, I know.
Lounging.
Look at you.
But here I
Look
am.
at
I'm not
you.
questioning it. The Force obviously wanted me here because clearly this team needed a looks. They needed someone with some charisma. So here I am.
That is true, actually.
And the Force needed me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe we needed hairballs on the floor. I'm not sure.
I suppose when the council told me that I would be going, I had assumed I would be going to something simple.
Do
a way
think your
seeker.
skills are only for simple things? Are you not able to handle anything complicated?
No, of course not.
See, this is where the insecurity is coming in. See, what am I saying? I was spot on once again. Listen, you're obviously a capable Jedi apprentice. What is it? Jedi.
A knight.
Jedi knight. But what was it?
A knight. A Jedi knight.
I'm sorry, the bubbles are very loud in this hot tub. You're obviously capable, or else they would not have sent you here. We need to have a little bit of, oh my gosh, I just had a great idea to help you get over this insecurity. Makeover!
Miraja has no actual friends in real life, so
Damn.
she just assumes that this is all.
It's
normal.
like an I'm just a girl needle drop.
Yes. She
like-
assumes
And then there's a
everything
montage
that's
of her
going
trying on different outfits.
And I have never put on this many clothes in my life. I have never had my hair brushed so like lovingly by number
It's a
two.
fleet comb.
Please tell me it's not Duchess's.
Duchess is occasionally helping groom you.
You should be so
we're
lucky.
actually so bonding right now, me and the cat.
Yes, yes.
And I
And like halfway through the montage, like their pants caked in swamp water and mud. Oz and
we're
Soren
literally
walk
playing Pretty
in.
Princess in
Yeah.
like Barbie's magical dress up. Like
That's
we
so
are
special.
we are
Like,
Sims. Like
The
we're
music
literally
cuts for like 2 seconds as like
we're doing the X-Men evolution, like Rogue and Kitty Pryde dance.
the music in the montage.
You
like,
know what I'm
cuts
talking
for
about?
2
Because it's based off of the
seconds.
Buffy. It's
Yes,
based off of the
yes.
Buffy clips.
And then as soon as they're out of the background of the shot, the music kicks back in. The montage keeps going. Like
They're like getting mud all over the floor as they go.
Number 2, take care of that. They need to take a bath. I'm sorry.
And we have like we're like in like fuzzy like robes, like the like
Yes.
sheer with the big frill fur
Yes.
at the end.
Mhm.
John Boy
You
keeps
just-
trying to get close with his muddy body, and you're like having to keep it like
Well,
force
if he
pushing
gets
him
if
back.
he gets a bath, he can come.
Yes, everyone could play dress up if they just take a bath, please.
Soren gets into the back to bath and immediately falls asleep in it.
That's fine. He needs that.
Immediately, Soren like he released this emotional load, and immediately, like the moment like any amount of comfort touches him, out like a light, just fully out like a light, just
Mm,
fully gone.
as he should.
Alrighty. So you guys, after a nice
Oh my god, we're
little
so
makeover
bonded.
montage,
We're so
Um, Dashin, I want you to shift your balance toward friendship, and Miraja, I want you to shift your balance toward progress. So around this point, you guys
There's been too
rest
much
up for-
positive bonding for a Michael McCoy.
I know.
Hey now.
Well, last time everybody in the galaxy fucking died. So.
Yeah, which we still don't actually have details on.
When's the last time I made anything bad happen in an RPG session? I think this is
literally last episode. Actually,
I guess, yeah.
I
But
got
he has
stabbed.
but you have the out
I
of that
was-
not actually being on you. You didn't.
That's
do
I
true.
was stabbed.
Lucasfilm did that.
I
She
got
no
actually
offense.
stabbed.
She
it.
did.
Oh, that. I
Oh,
thought you
so
meant
now it's
the-
my fault for putting.
I thought you meant
conflict in
the
story.
light terrorism at the end.
No, that is.
Is that what you call light terrorism?
That's Lucasfilm.
Well, I don't want to spoil
That's
anything
Disney.
for people that maybe aren't familiar with the whole arc, but I would argue worse action terrorism.
That's
happened
true,
later.
In the words of Joseph Robinette Biden, it was like
15
9/11s.
9/11. After Jared explained to me what actually happened, I was like, oh my god, it was like 15 9/11.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them. Yeah.
So, you guys take a couple days here before you venture out into town. Just to
Does
continue
everybody get a
healing up.
bath? Can we put
Yes,
John Boy
everyone-
something cute?
Everyone except for Oz, who refuses a bath.
Whatever.
Um,
Tomboy is, I want to say this right now, absolutely stunting on these hoes.
100%.
Okay, she's really trying to suck up to Chomboy now. Everyone noticed that?
I just want to be friends now. Okay,
She's like going out of her way.
Just so you
I
know,
am. I really
Tomboy's
want people to
vibe
like me.
checker is impeccable. You can't trick him with
It
flattery.
does not
Remind
like
me-
It still does not like me.
If y'all will do me a favor and help jog my memory, which
I
one
tried
of
to feed it a
you,
treat and it like runs away.
which one of you grabbed the data from Zamir's warehouse? Was it Dashin or Soren?
It was
I think
Dashin.
was it Dashin? I don't remember.
I
I thought
grabbed.
it was you and the
No, I was
the-
stealing.
Yeah, I think it was Soren.
Oh.
I was
In either
stealing.
case, we'll say that like
yeah, you were
probably-
stealing shit. I was actually like with the code cylinder. Like
Yeah.
you were stealing shit off the.
I was just
tables.
looking around and taking stuff, and then
Oh,
I paid
cool.
off the pirates to think I was one of them.
Yeah, you were doing exactly what I would
Yeah.
unfortunately have done in any actual D&D
Yes.
campaign.
Same.
So Soren, you do have this data that you can try and recover from.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think after Soren straight passes out in the back to hot tub, like the next couple days before we go into town, while we're still trying to patch ourselves up, I think Soren is just combing through all of the
yeah.
Zim-
So it
Zamir
takes
file stuff.
like a full day and a half for you
the
to
Zamir
like,
files.
recover some of these files because they were attempted
Redacted.
to be deleted.
They were protected.
The Zamir files were partially redacted.
Oh God.
Oh my god, hopefully the DOJ did it. You'll be
All
able to
right,
just
all right,
copy,
all right.
paste onto a Word
I don't know
document
why
and
you have to
everything.
make Star Wars political.
Political.
It's okay. It's not like the Vietnam War did or
See,
anything.
What's funny is it wasn't that I was afraid to say Zamir files in an Epstein context. It's that I've watched too much Attack on Titan recently and almost said Ymir like 5 times and had to stop myself.
So
That
after
show,
like
by
a
the
day
way,
and a half,
wild.
after about a day and a half, you do manage to recover some of the data.
Okay.
And you see about maybe a month or so ago, like a lot of it's like kind of standard orders that are going to like Hutt, Black Sun, Crimson Dawn, not Crimson Dawn. That's too
Pikes.
far in the timeline. Pikes, yeah. But there's one that's just a weird name that doesn't like align with anything. There's and it's a massive order. It is like some of it you're not able to recover, but it's like blasters, explosives, spice. Like it's a weird mix of stuff. Like it is.
Who was it, Michael?
The name is Krato Wraith.
Oh,
Mm.
an
That
ancestor.
sounds pretty bad. That
Is this
sounds
a
like
light
real
Easter egg
evil
crossover
guy.
for longtime Michael McCoy fans?
Hey, Michael, full screen me real quick.
Make it big.
I'm gonna do it again, motherfucker!
Jared wants to be big.
I'm glad I took my headphones off.
He wants to feel big.
Somebody's not going to heaven again.
Not just so we're not being those exclusionary nerds with inside jokes. If you're listening to this or watching it and you didn't watch the other RPG series on the same channel called Ionized Bastards, it's a reference to that. And there you go.
Oh, draw.
It's not an important thing. You're not missing anything, but it's cool.
That's all. Yeah, that's really
That's
awesome.
so wrong of you.
Absolute crowd pop for me.
But the characters wouldn't automatically know that it's a Mandalorian. Only we
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
because only we know that.
I
So
didn't even know that, but also you're fucked up for that. Still to this day, that's wrong.
So what is it? So what does it actually say, Michael? It says
So it's just a massive order that's like way out of the ordinary. It's to someone who there's no other history with. It includes all sorts of stuff that doesn't seem to be related at all. Like there's miscellaneous parts in there, starship parts, engines, like just weird random assortment of things.
It's fucking awesome.
And yeah,
It's fucked
so
up.
that's the main thing that stands out to you amongst Zamir's files, and that order was like a month ago that he filled.
I think Soren, because like while training under Jalen Varric, like Jalen Varric was like very much kind of on like the same beat as like a Terra Sinube, where they were kind of like not like Jedi investigators necessarily, but like their beat was the underworld.
They're like what the Legends like Sentinels were, you know?
Kind of, yeah.
like Emmerich Captor.
Yeah. Like not quite as PIE as Emmerich, but like they say like organized crime was kind of our beat for as much as the Republican intervened on that kind of thing, just because of like territory and shit. But I think Soren kind of takes note and goes, "That's really weird." Like looks at it and is kind of taken aback by how wild this just huge order is to seemingly nobody.
Yeah.
Like ostensibly, like we have entire cartels and syndicates and like mobs that are getting shit you'd expect from a weapons dealer, that there's a full out and out gang war over his supplies. But this like seemingly a random fucking guy basically got enough equipment for an army. So I think Soren like kind of verbalizes that to everybody and kind of saves that information as a name to be looked up when we eventually get back to Coruscant.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything associated with that about like obviously it went to what's the new Wraith's name?
Krato Wraith.
Krato Wraith.
It's pretty awesome.
Kratos.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So
Hard fucking names
good.
running the family, I have to say.
Honestly,
Michael, I'm going to put you on the spot, but how many generations removed do you think this is? Like, how many greats?
Oh God.
Like,
Let's see, we're
Oh my God,
200.
this is gonna
We're
be
like
like
250
5
years
this
back.
level.
I actually you can leave this in or not. I don't know if you want to leave, but
Kaz
I was watching Last Jedi the other night, and when Luke says, obviously, this is 1,000 generations ago that the library was established on Octo, and so that I was like, okay, well, if Mangold's movie, which is I know is on the back burner, but we were told 20,000 years ago, and if that's the founding, then we know a generation in Star Wars is about 20 years.
Yeah.
And so it's like that actually was like, oh yeah, like why hasn't anyone ever just said that? Like it does
Attack of the
make perfect
Clones.
sense.
Palpatine says the Republic stood for, or no, he said 1,000 years in Clones, but in A New Hope, Obi-Wan says 1,000 generations.
Yeah. And also, it's like I've always been like Palpatine's line probably refers to the last fucking time the Republic fell. Like,
Yeah.
that Republic is flimsy as a fucking vanilla wafer. That Republic.
Oh God, I hate that guy.
So anyway, yeah. He's
Also,
probably like
just-
a great or something.
Just kind of as a point of order, as you're taking a few days to kind of rest up and look at more updates as little bits of information trickle in, do you guys at any point fully discuss the encounter with the Dark Warrior?
Oh,
I
hell
think that's
yes!
all we talk
Yeah,
about.
I think we
Okay.
Yes.
For sure.
I got.
They're
stabbed and
I
have
think-
already
I like the Hyperspace
I would
Disaster
imagine. Yeah, I would imagine
superseded that in the moment, but
I would imagine that all three kids sort of like filled Oz in on it and like,
my God,
does
I
this
am
sound
having
like
it-
anything to you? Like type way.
yeah,
I
and
am
Soren
describing
can
colors
talk about his
and-
like
Yeah.
deduction as
shadows.
well.
His
If we
vibes
want to
is
go
weird,
ahead
yeah.
and like play out that conversation now, or like
Yeah, I think while the conversation's kind of like happening, kind of like in a
I
free
am
flowing kind of
info
way.
dumping everything.
Yeah.
I am like, he had the lightsaber. It was this.
Mm.
It was this. I'm like, it was this color. It was this hill. I am.
yeah, and based on Mirage's description, Oz, you know that's 100% Aurelio's lightsaber. Like he had
And
it
I
like
am like, this is the
engraved all
mask.
over and
This
shit.
is what he was wearing. This is what he said.
Is there
What would
anything
I
that I
do?
can discern or a kind of check that I can do for the other details that are not my buddy's lightsaber? Like this.
I was gonna
mask?
say, I know, like I know, say, like
Form,
Soren
maybe,
is
like-
able to be like he's a member of the Path of the Closed Fist. I don't know how that's possible. I thought they all.
Oh, that's for sure something that Oz would be like, oh,
Yeah, because like I said,
Yeah.
like Soren figures it out the way I figured it out, and then Michael let it be that Soren figured it out.
yeah,
But like
Yeah.
basically saying, he's clearly a part of that, and when I said it, he reacted. He clearly is a member of the Path of the Closed Fist. I thought they were as dead as the Sith were.
And all of my knowledge comes from books, so I assumed all of that was bullshit. Okay.
There are, how do I put this? Things that should probably be left unsaid, but there are things that need context. So I'm trying to protect a lot of people's opinions at the moment. Oh,
if I
the
can
rockers
be-
are coming home to roost. Okay, so
Just, you told me what happened.
with what part?
Who? What? Is
Okay.
he?
So there was I guess a somewhat religious, somewhat cultist sect that was from a planet known as Dalna, and they presented themselves as a peaceful group of missionaries with a compound that had a relationship with the nearby communities, and they were multi-species, and they were known as the Path of the Open Hand. And then events, classified, things. I know more than I'm supposed to know. I wasn't actually there, but I'm me, so I figured things out, and I looked at the files and blah, 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 blah. There are things that you would need Master Yoda himself to tell you that I truly cannot, although I would love to. And all you need to know is that they became a much more problematic and violent version called the Path of the Closed Fist. And, well, there's been talk of, and again, I'm already dancing around it, but there were Force wielder killing capabilities. that to explain them would be near impossible. And I know what I said earlier about impossible, but what I'm describing in not describing are things that are the things that bump in the night.
Soren, in kind of a snarky way, goes, "Mr. Oz, you may find yourself on the council yet." And kind of in like a, the cool uncles now being in the square.
I know, and it pains me. I want to say things so badly, but
So
I'm
then
not
say
even supposed to
it.
know
I
them.
don't understand. We are at a disadvantage as is. We are under attack. We are in the middle of a galactic disaster, and it is not more important
Yes,
for you
I
to tell us
understand.
than it is for you to.
Okay. Then I am going to present two options to you, and given that we are a group of four, I'm not quite sure how we're going to decide this. If I want to let the three of you deliberate it, but I'm just going to put them out there. I see two paths. I see two possible paths. I see a path that takes us back to Coruscant, which is probably the thing that we should do. I can pull you all into one of those side chambers that no one ever uses, that occasionally Kiadi Mundi will set up in, and we can hang out in there.
I like it.
And I actually don't even know if Key logic if that even makes sense, but I just think like fucking up his age even more is funny to me. So the immortal Kiadi Mundi.
The eternal immortal Kiadi Mundi.
Kiadi Mundi is like a Tolkien elf. He's been there since the day one of the Jedi.
He's literally Brandwheel.
We can pull you into a side chamber, and I can request an audience with Masters Yoda and Yaddle and other relevant parties, and I could see what they think. And I swear, this is not I'm keeping it from you because of rank. It is people that know this have died for knowing.
I think are all on our way to certain death.
Well.
If we don't know
and then there's the
anything.
second option. We don't go back to Coruscant. We get off Nal Hutta, and we go straight to Dalma and just see what's going on.
To where?
Dalma, where the cult is from.
Let's do that. That sounds fun.
No.
It's not a cult planet. There's just a cult on it.
Wait.
There's cults on every planet.
Okay. Yes.
You're probably right. And in my experience, that is.
And Soren,
Most
from your knowledge of the
organizations,
histories,
if you think about it, do really just end up being cults. But anyway,
started a cult
not
at one point.
important.
Any takes?
Soren, from your knowledge of the histories, the path of the closed fist was by all accounts like completely wiped out. Like they went down in a blaze of glory on Dalma. Like
then it should just be reconnaissance, walking around in some farms.
Sounds chill.
I think the last thing we did sounded really chill too, and then I got stabbed. But honestly,
Hey, one time.
The galaxy needs us. We need to get back to Coruscant. We can report back to the council, and while we try
is
to
this
figure
on the
out
way? Coruscant?
not
We don't
really.
have hyperspace.
Dalma would probably be a little bit out of the way.
But we don't have hyperspace, so like, is it actually out of the way? Or is it,
well,
like
it would take like thousands of years to reach there by sublight travel. So
I
offense,
won't
you
be
guys.
alive for that.
I feel like
so-
Coruscant has enough going on with the hyperspace disaster. They probably don't care too much about our little adventure right now. Why don't we just
actually,
deal with
you're
it?
also right about that because it's a city planet and everybody in the world on that ship is dead.
Well,
and they're probably being flooded by requests of
Exactly.
information to find out where their loved ones are because it was like 15 9/11s.
Once
why
again,
don't
I am
we
the voice of
just go
reason.
into town and try to get a read on what's been
Yes.
happening in hyperspace. Surely someone there is just
Dashin,
passing
you
through.
were right.
I've already picked out my outfit.
Did you pick out
Okay.
mine too?
You're going to be listen, you guys are going to be low key. You're going to be wearing duchesses, handlers uniforms.
Oh.
Very low key.
Okay.
Barely any gold trim.
Hood up.
I do not have my hood up because me and Duchess are absolutely vibing.
I am very, very. I went full
I am
Dashin.
her handler right now. Like she is.
Yeah.
She is handled.
I am wearing a silver cape floor length. It
Ooh.
is embroidered with
Hold on, let me make notes.
OPC killer pearls. I have an iridescent
OPC?
see-through blouse on, covered with a light blue, gray blue, very light velvet vest that is embroidered in silver thread, tight white pants that show off my ass, and then knee-high iridescent white leather boots.
Neon iridescent white leather?
No, it's white leather, it's iridescent white leather knee-high boots.
White leather iridescent.
They're from some sort of sea animal. I don't know. It's dead now and on my legs.
Walladon.
Knee-high
boots, yes. They're like riding boots.
Sorry, I'm actually taking more notes on his outfit right now than I've taken on any.
Full princed out. I'm in full prince regalia. There's probably jewels in my hair.
And we're just very low-key. Got it.
You're low-key. I'm looking great.
Oh, I already think I know exactly. Hold up. Yeah, should continue, but
Okay.
Soren just kind of puts on like the drab like handler outfit, and like Oz suggested, like just puts like my cloak on over it and puts the hood up just to kind of keep a low profile. I am an Iktachi. I have 2 gigantic fucking horns coming out of the side of my head. I'm ready to draw eyes.
Yeah, for the 3 non-humans, like hood up is the way to go at the moment.
Kind of
Oz,
unfortunate for Syrian, but we do what we can.
So, you guys together in your collective disguises, save for Dashin, march into the nearest settlement. What are you guys going to be going for in there? Are you going to be kind of just like going to collect information, just kind of perusing around? Are you specifically going for like communicator parts first? What's the game plan here?
We could probably do both at the same time.
Yeah, like I think we should go 2 and 2. Someone find parts for a communicator, and then someone find someone that looks not Hutt Cartel. You're not gonna find someone that looks great, but find someone that looks chill enough to know, hey, what's been going on, on the HoloNet. What happened? What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Which groups are going for what?
I don't know.
Well,
what do you think, gang?
Well, you besties have matching outfits in the whole disguise situation.
We do.
So it's like you already set up an operation. So why don't you guys go be social?
Okay.
And then Oz and Soren will go look for like parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Soren's really in a speak to people mood anyway.
I don't think he's very good at it
Moody
either.
asshole. All right, let's go.
Okay, perfect.
I think he's a lot, very anti.
We have Duchess with us too, by the way.
I do. She's on my neck.
Yes.
Okay. So, Dashin
Oh my god,
and
you have 2 cats with you.
and
What's the parade? Come on.
Dashin, Miraja, and the Duchess all go into town. And you're walking
so
about.
normal about it.
You see a few vendors out and about, and you are able to find like.
He's spending money like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, you're just buying random things.
Just random shit. I have to carry everything.
When's the next time I'm going to be on Nal Hutta?
I have to carry everything.
As you're kind of like having casual conversations with people, you do pick up on information as you're buying things from them.
Yeah, the more you buy, the less.
Yeah, I feel like we're trying to
look.
subtly pull information from these.
A lot of people are very upset that like all the hyperlanes are down because it's vastly impacting their like shipping operations, and the Hutts are especially pissed off about it.
Shipping.
Hey, they're doing work,
You're
Commerce.
moving space blow like Escobar. You're making it sound like he's sending food to the Outer Rim.
Maybe there is food there too.
The Republic had essentially blocked some hyperlanes at first, but over time the Chancellor has expanded it to more and more hyperlanes just to be safe. Because there are what people are calling emergencies happening right now, where more and more debris is coming out of hyperspace.
Yeah.
You hear specific details like a a chunk of debris crashed into the planet Abdalis and killed about 20 million people.
Oh my god, is this like in Thor: The Dark World where they had those?
That's the first time that sentence has ever been said.
Dude, yeah, like I in a good way. I'm pleased. Thor: The Dark World writes
when there were all the circles because
I don't know
the
about
planets
that.
were all aligning because Christopher Eccleston was there at the bottom.
sure, yeah. The alignment, the
So-
convergence.
Yeah, the convergence.
Convergence.
I knew it. I did it.
I watched that
connected
movie
these
like 2
two
weeks
dots.
ago, and I couldn't tell you a
I
single thing that
connected the
happens in it.
dots.
Oh, come on. You remember how awesome Loki is in it, at least.
He
He's
is
great in
so
that
good.
That's
at that
about
movie.
it.
He's great
He's
at it.
so good at that
Um,
movie.
So there have been emergencies all over the galaxy. And right now the Republic is like scrambling to figure out when
They're
and
debris
where that will
meteors.
happen.
Great.
Yeah, basically they're being flung out of hyperspace and then flying at
I bet
super
it's
high
totally
speed in random
normal
directions.
stuff, not like body parts and like
So
ship
the current
parts or anything.
rumor, this is unconfirmed, is that a ship essentially either exploded or broke apart while in hyperspace.
Oh,
And that is the reason for all of this debris
Can
being
we
flung randomly.
kind of get some information on? I don't know if there's anyone being
So-
hunted on the planet who might be hunting these people, where they might be, etc.
Oh yeah, so there are absolutely like you can even like hear the conversations of a few bounty hunters who are like searching the town, being like, yeah, there's supposed to be 2 Jedi here, and they've got a couple companions, but we ain't seen much of them here, so
yeah, and obviously
We're moving on to the next
we are so inconspicuous because he's spending so much money, and that's so not a Jedi thing.
This is
Yeah.
not good, I think.
Like we are the opposite. We got this. We nailed
have.
this.
Oh wait, they pinned us as 2 Jedi and 2 companions.
yeah, so
Who they
because
think the 2
Miraja
Jedi are
because
is the
Miraja
scary
and
thing.
Bastion were dancing on the dance floor. Fucking Guile didn't clock them as Jedi. He just clocked them as they're probably just Republic goons.
Period.
And so he only clocked Soren and Oz as the Jedi.
I told you dancing was the right
oh,
move.
good.
And
The
you
2
know
work
what?
Together.
You, King, 100% right.
I've been right this whole playthrough. We're
What?
doing really well
It's
because of
actually
me.
crazy right now that I was sent here and you have seemed to be significantly more helpful
MVP.
than I.
The bounty hunters from the conversation they have, it seems like they're just searching everywhere in the system. It doesn't like look like they know for sure you're on Nal Hutta. It's like they're searching Nar Shaddaa, they're searching here.
Perfect.
And you pick up a little bit on some of the political going on that's going right now, which is that the current official story is that Gorga the Hutt was assassinated by a Jedi, but some people are starting to spread rumors that Guile might have just killed Gorga to usurp him.
Okay, we're gonna spread that rumor.
Absolutely,
Raja,
yeah.
we're going to push that rumor
Got
at
it,
every stall.
King.
Every stall. Did you hear?
I'm telling all
Guile
of the
killed.
assistants.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I am with the like wives of the traders, and I'm like, did you hear?
Hell yeah! So you spend a few hours in the market
We're pushing that.
doing that
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
pushing that.
Good. Oz and Soren, you guys are going to go look for communicator parts, correct?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Is there anything else you're going to try and do in the meantime, or is it just kind of keeping a low profile and just spreading out your purchases? And
I think we're listening as well as we can to see what we can pick up on. Like we're not trying to be social. I think Miraja is doing a good job like blending in by being obvious.
yes, whereas you guys have to be subtle.
We have they have that plausible deniability, like especially because
we just
match
met
the
those two guys.
description.
We have no idea.
We probably should have split them up and had taken one of the old guys, or well, not the old guys, but the old guy and the young guy each.
Would we hear word that like we're labeled the Jedi?
I think you guys
Can we
would
text
probably.
them?
I think you guys probably
Can we text?
via comlink would be able to share that
Like
information.
heads
with
up.
we'll
everyone.
relay that
Wars.
information.
Yeah.
Like heads up, you guys are being like labeled the Jedi involved, and you're
Yeah.
together, so be careful. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
we're just two hot young singles on the dance floor.
So
we're dancing to ABBA. And...
Space Abba.
So again, trying to spread out your purchases and keep a
Spabba.
low profile to not draw attention. It does take you guys a good bit of time to get some parts together, and at one point, you guys even have to go to like basically a scrap yard and just start like pilfering through like a couple busted ships.
Are you an angel?
to get the
So
last
I literally was
couple
like,
parts you
"Where's
need.
Pelimoto?
Yeah.
My queen. Where's Pelimoto?"
So around this point, when you guys get pretty close to around the parts you need, you guys do get a transmission from the butler droid, and he says it's broadcasting to all four of you. Someone is at the ship.
What do you mean by someone?
Oh,
A person.
A human?
what? Can you describe
Can you
them?
describe anything?
There's all kinds of people. Number 2.
Yeah, literally.
These are
anything.
eye units that I installed.
Paint a picture.
He is blue.
Well, this guy's
Soren like doesn't even bother answering the call. Like he hears it. He is just like paying and now like power walking towards
Blue
the ship.
and friendly or blue and scary?
And the further he
Has
gets
he
away,
threatened
the
you?
faster he's walking.
He seems very friendly. I would describe his demeanor as similar to Dashin.
Oh no.
oh, so he's sexy. Oh no.
Interesting. Well,
Interesting.
He is requesting that
Great
you come
mod.
for a parlay. And he insists that it is friendly. I have done a thorough
Parlay?
scan, and he is unarmed.
All right, tell him we'll be right there.
Tell him to wait outside.
Yeah,
I was
right.
gonna say since
Michael
Soren kinda-
busting out
Wait
parlay in a Star Wars
outside.
RPG.
Do not
say-
break out the good china.
since
Do not
Soren,
and have him wait outside.
Yes, second best china.
I think
Who
since
are
Soren
we?
kind of
Who
took
are
off.
we beefing with that, or do we
Or
know?
blue? I don't know yet.
Is this a stranger? Does anyone have a thought?
This
I
could
don't
be the
remem-
path
I
of the
don't
closed
remember
fist
what
guy. If he's
species
blue,
are,
he might
so
be
I
an
have no
Everrennian.
idea.
I don't know.
No, they're
I
gray.
wrote down a bunch
They're
of
more
names, but I don't
slate.
know
They're
what people
charcoal.
are.
I thought it was like a blue gray.
I
It kind of
have-
varies from
I have
depiction to
Kobo.
depiction, but
I have
No,
Guile guy. I have
no,
Samir.
that's not Guile. All right, let's go.
Let's
I
go.
don't-
Let's figure it out.
alrighty. So you guys reconvene, and you excuse me.
Is anyone sensing a trap or anything? Can we do that before we walk right in?
Through the
Maybe
force, you're
Ozin?
not sensing like a threat.
Okay.
Okay.
But
No, but it's just weird. It's just like weird
Okay.
that there's like someone who just showed up at your ship and is
let's go
apparently not a
talk to
threat.
this sexy blue man.
So
Did he
as
say
you-
he was sexy, or was that something
He said he had
kinda
the same
came up
vibe as Dashin, so I
with?
assume.
You know what? You're right. Sorry, I
yeah.
didn't even mean to question you on that.
You're welcome.
So you guys cautiously get back to the ship. The butler droid is
Damn.
waiting outside the ship. Boarding ramp is still up. Leaning against one of the supports is a man in a like black trench coat, dressed in like secondhand clothes that are like still like relatively nice, quote unquote. He's a species none of you have seen before. He has blue skin and bright red eyes.
Oh,
Almost like a Pantoran, but again, the eyes don't match. Not a Duros either, but looking very close to similar to human.
Hurt.
I don't know
What
any-
is Chiss?
Okay, yeah.
what is Chiss that's going on here?
Is that what it is? Because I genuinely.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's describing
Oh shit.
Would they all clock that?
No,
No.
no.
No,
you
Oz-
didn't.
But-
Well, coincidentally,
Oz?
Michael, we didn't plan this, but I made a very direct reference to the Chiss of Oz knowing the Chiss when I said that there are parts of the galaxy that are walled off where they use the Force like a tactical ability. So
Uh-huh.
Oz for sure knows what he's looking at.
Yes. Yeah.
I think Oz might know like of the
Of?
Chiss, but you've never seen one.
But by description, I can say that's what it is.
Yeah,
Is he hot?
Okay. Yeah, is he hot?
Probably.
I feel like he's hot.
kinda. Yeah,
He's got
Okay, he's sexy.
hot.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'm excited now.
no,
Okay,
he's
period.
hot.
Finally.
and he is smiling, and he's like, "It took you long enough to get here."
And you are.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, no. Who are you guys? Wait, who is here right now? Did we
All four of
come
you
back?
have like reconvened,
Oh,
and
this
Us
is
and the
bad.
chair.
I don't think we should.
We're
I don't
all
think
there,
we should
and he's-
all. We
he's
should
already
not all go back at the same time because then we're all connected. Who is this man? Right now we are not. We are separate.
Well,
We are
I should go
separate.
back. It's my
We
ship.
already arrived together, so we're in for a penny. That's why I tried to leave alone, and then I couldn't get it in. So
I'm like, it is Dash and Ship.
We're there. We're there.
Okay.
All
Now we'll
right.
go back.
he does
Go
like
ahead.
an elaborate bow, and he says, "You may call me Dzimiathrukas. However, let's just stick with Diz."
You got it,
Oh.
Dizzy.
I was going to say
Ooh.
Thruk, but I think that what you came up with was much better. Hello. I am going to go out on a limb and say that you hail from the Ascendancy. It is an honor to finally meet one of your esteemed kind.
Now that is a first for me, that someone has heard of my people, quite frankly.
What
No.
are your people, quite frankly?
Dull and uninteresting. I'd rather not talk about it, to be frank.
Well, what would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about how we're about to become best friends.
Are we?
I would like to talk.
Oh.
Michael, what was the name of Drakwraith's great grand?
Diz?
parent?
Oh wait.
Credo Wraith.
Okay, he gave the name. He's clearly the weapons dealer guy.
Dizzy is?
So- yeah.
Dizzy?
I'm calling him Dizzy.
Zamir is the name of the weapons dealer.
Mhm.
This guy
But
is.
that's not Diz. Those are different guys.
What's his full?
Dzimiathrukas.
No, it's not the
Zamir
same.
Dzimiath. Zamir.
Wait, hold on. Can we say
Zimiath and Zamir are not the same
sound?
sound.
Because I'm trying to write and my writing is bad.
I will spell it out in the chat
E-
because it is a long name.
He's gonna text it to you.
Uh-huh.
But Jared, Michael, is Jared doing a reach here?
No.
Are
I
you
think
gonna
he's
say something akin to Zamir?
I was going to ask, are you Zamir, this weapons dealer? Wait for his.
Why don't you
answer,
ask
then
him if he
him
knows
that.
a Credo Wraith? That's probably
Okay.
a safer question.
That's what I
than
was
a-
going to do.
than an
and I was like, maybe it's
accusation.
Yeah, we just got this
Then
very
your
sex
name
parade.
sounds like this other name. Little
Oh Jesus Lord!
little ignorant of
Let's not
Sorry,
insult
guys.
our
Okay,
sexy
okay,
friend.
okay.
Jesus Lord!
I ask if you don't mind me asking. Does
I
the
feel like
name
we're talking to
Credo
the
Wraith
Fae
mean
right
anything
now.
to you?
So you're the one who stole the files from my warehouse.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, sometimes the stereotyping does work out in this world.
Please.
Unfortunate unwokeness in this world.
No, I'm just a good detective.
No, Jared definitely had a vibe.
I should have
Clocked it.
expected the Jedi to be this resourceful.
I prefer discerning. Who is this guy, and what are you doing here?
Yeah, so what do you want?
Well, I'm here because, quite frankly, you were the only people at that warehouse who wouldn't have killed me. And so I figure if we're all stuck here in hiding,
Oh,
the enemies of my enemy is my friend.
you're stuck here.
Well, we're all stuck here, unfortunately.
You said you were stuck here.
We're all stuck here.
We have a ship. Do you have a ship? What are you doing
Do
here?
you?
I
Sounds
did
like
have a
you
ship.
need us.
But more importantly, none of us can get to hyperspace at the moment.
No, but
And-
no one can. Why are you coming here for us? Do you need protection? What's the tea?
Do you need? Yeah.
Well, my business seems to have gone down the gutter.
Yeah, I remember.
And
Yeah, we know that.
it would seem
It was bad, actually.
It didn't seem great.
that
was
someone else
embarrassing.
went there specifically to kill me.
Who?
Someone wielding a lightsaber, but not a Jedi, quite odd.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I familiar.
Do you know why he wanted to kill you?
If I were to guess, it would be to cover up the fact that they represent someone that I ordered, that I had an order for.
And who might that be?
And what was the order for?
I believe you've already deduced as much, as he gestures to Soren.
Soren, what did you order? Just kidding. Oh yeah, we
So
figured
is this
it out. We figured it out.
Credo Wraith maniac the same maniac who has a lightsaber?
Unlikely. From the hollow footage I see that he was not wearing Mandalorian armor and therefore unlikely to be a Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Oh, wait, what? Stop, pause.
Credo Wraith is a Mandalorian. And,
Exiled from Clan Wraith years ago.
and you had an order.
Uh-huh.
You were going to supply Credo Wraith, and it fell through.
Oh no, I supplied Credo Wraith. But it was an atypical order.
Yeah.
Path of the Closed Fist.
I don't know what Credo Wraith is up to. He placed it only in his name, but it was obviously for way more than just him.
Okay. And it was?
Everything
Saban?
that you could imagine. Explosives, weapons,
Saban?
supplies.
But there was no
strip parts.
indication of where these things were going to go after. What
Where
the
is
plan was.
where is the delivery?
How does this
destination?
result in
Yeah.
somebody wanting you
hold
dead?
on. Let me weave my tale and we'll get to that, my friend.
I think you weave very slowly.
So, this order that was placed, it seemed to me odd, like they were intentionally ordering too much. Like the things they really wanted were disguised by all these things that didn't matter as much.
And they had enough disposable credits to
Such
supply
as?
a small army.
Precisely. So,
Yeah, I've done that before.
I kept in mind an analysis of what might they actually be after. Weapons to kill Jedi.
And so you knew too much, and that's why they want you gone?
I'd imagine so. I believe that, let's see, this Jedi killer, whoever they may be, probably killed a Jedi, and that's why you all were searching for me. Correct.
Indeed.
Correct.
Indeed.
That's true.
And then, to keep me quiet, they would attempt to kill me.
Correct.
Possibly, I don't know.
Absolutely.
I believe that's why the Jedi killer was there, to silence me before you could get to me.
And so
And
do you think that Credo Wraith is in league with this Jedi killer, which means that the path of the closed fist, or what's left of them, has in their ranks a exiled renegade Mandalorian?
as well as
I've-
a Jedi killer.
Don't know what the path of the closed fist is, quite frankly. But I know that Credo Wraith placed the order.
Well, it's
Okay.
time to go find a Mandalorian that it sounds like nobody wants.
Well,
And
nice meeting you. Goodbye. Let's get on the ship.
you
I'm
I'm like, wait, where's Dizzy going? What's Dizzy doing?
We actually can't have an ending like that though, because hyperspace is split. So.
True.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dizzy, what do you want from us? You want protection?
You
You want
want-
me to take you on my ship? It's very clean in there.
I want, on one hand, a little payback for someone who tried to have me killed.
Okay.
And on the other hand, there is one piece of information I would like from you, as he points to Elor and Ozen.
Well, we can't guarantee anything.
Yeah.
Repeat that. What?
I
What about
want a
me?
piece of information from you.
Yes, I got that, but I just don't understand why who.
Gorga the Hutt gave you a piece of information before he died.
Oh, nice chap.
Who ratted out the location of my warehouses?
Oh, well, out of character real quick. It's Guile, right?
So Guile tried to stop you from getting this information. The only information you got was that the leak, they traced the transmission somewhere in the unknown regions.
The leak was in the unknown regions. That's right. So I don't know the answer to this.
You just know it's somewhere in the unknown regions.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a funny bit of information to pass along to someone whose home is where your home is. You're going to want to take a left at Mystery and then another left at We Don't Know, and then take a hard right at who knows what the hell is out there, because it's the unknown regions. You just pass your hidden empire and go off into the even more hidden stuff.
Right. He does this.
We have no idea.
Honestly,
The unknown regions, then.
Beyond king shit.
Indeed. Yeah, the unknown regions, which, as we both know, the more you know about the unknown regions, the more you wish they had stayed unknown.
Isn't that the truth? No, it was likely the Ascendancy itself that tried to do that. With impeccable timing, it would seem.
Well,
So you want nothing
your,
else?
Your
and
people
you
are
will-
nothing if not precise.
What was your question?
So you want nothing else? You will leave.
Oh, of course. I came here as a friend.
I don't trust you, but you are very handsome.
No, I know. I
Thank
don't
you.
like
I thought
it.
the same of you, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Let's get.
Well.
So Soren, me, and Oz will go somewhere else. We'll
Hold on.
No, he's
There's one
coming
more
with
piece
us.
of information that I would like from you.
a little quick.
Any
pro
leads
quo.
on where to find this Kratos Wraith?
Oh, I am so glad you asked. I may know where these weapons were shipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I may also have an unregistered hyperlane to get you there.
Oh.
How do you
All
have
I
an
ask-
unregistered hyperlane?
If there's one thing you should know about the Chiss, it's that we're great navigators.
It's true.
And we don't like sharing information with other people, which is likely why they wanted me dead. But that's beside the point. The important thing is you have what you need, and all I ask in return is
Is
that you
dinner
take
with
me with you
Dashin?
out of this fucking system.
Yes.
You just want to ride.
Essentially, yes.
You want
That's
to
it.
ride? You want
You're
dinner,
going
you
to
want a
sit
show.
down in the ship, and then when we get on the other side of this hyperspace lane, we're going to drop you somewhere, and we're going to
Go
go
our
get
separate
Kratos.
ways.
Do you plan on going anywhere specific? Maybe like Narvixus 5 or any other?
I want to say what I'm about to say in the friendliest of terms, and hopefully you, being a businessman and a negotiator, can understand that this is not personal. Just
Of course, please.
weapons on the table, so to speak. I'm just letting you know. You are about to enter a ship with not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 people and a droid and a couple of animals, all of whom could kill you. No one wants to, but just understand that there will be no room for tomfoolery. We are not going to be dishonest with you. Don't try it with us.
Master Jedi, I spent years in the criminal underworld with
All right.
any number of people who could kill me. My strength is not here. My strength is here.
Oh,
I bet
same.
it is.
Well, let's go.
Wonderful.
So
It's a
you
friend-
guys have
and-
dinner the same night?
You're
Or-
gonna
Yes,
love
to
the
friendship.
ship.
And when you board, do punch in any relevant coordinates for Kratos into the
Absolutely.
system.
You never told us where he
They-
is.
They have dinner. We get drink.
It's a small little trading outpost on a planet called Vuma.
Vuma.
Uma.
Uma.
What's that?
Vuma.
Well,
It's a little shithole in the middle of nowhere. Irrelevant, really, but
I knew a girl
You
named
can
Vuma.
tell I was in the temple for a very long time. I never really studied geography. Vuma.
Vuma.
Puma it is.
Vuma. Vuma.
so then, shall we be on our way off of this shithole?
Yes,
I would
please
love
follow
nothing
us.
more.
Onward.
All right.
Me and Duchess will spend the night together by ourselves.
As you guys pack up the ship, with your newfound ally
Our new
Diz.
friend Dizzy. He's so cute.
Dizzy.
That's where we're gonna end this episode of Luminous Odyssey.
No.
Wonderful.